Audi Jacobs Field. We've gone through 9 questions, and we've got 1 to go. All right. Is it time? Do we have to take Boston College's high ranking seriously? There are 2 in the AP poll. Excuse me, the USA Today poll. There are 3 in the AP poll. Dan, you've seen them 3 times. At any point in any of those games, did you say, by God, I'm looking at a top 5 team?
Of course not. And I still don't think, with all due respect to what they're doing there, they wouldn't beat USC, they wouldn't beat LSU, they wouldn't beat Oklahoma. But that's easy for me to sit here and say. They have done it. All they can do is play the schedule that's been given them. They have done that. They've got harder games coming up. I worry a lot about the Miami game at the end because it's the last one and they always lose to them. In the meantime, Virginia Tech, very tough opponent, a lot of tough opponents, but no, they're not.
Let's talk about the real positive. Number 1, they have a legitimate, there's no argument about this now, legitimate Heisman Trophy candidate in a down year.
Yes.
But Matt Ryan continues to put up sufficient numbers to keep his name in the running, and they keep winning, so he's up there.
Absolutely.
He's for real.
And he's also... He's a pro quarterback already. I mean, he's got the size, he's got the mentality, and the new coach has allowed him to throw the ball a lot more. And move
Number
the ball
2, they have a legitimate, strong running defense.
Yeah.
You can't run it, and they're young, by the way, for doing that. So that's a winner. This guy's supposed to be an offensive coach, but one of the key things that happened when he took over, Frank Spaziani, the defensive coordinator, stayed. Very unusual in a circumstance like this. He stayed.
And the defense may be young, but they've got like 23 fifth-year seniors on that team who went through a lot of the wars together, and that's helping them a lot at this stage of the game.
But now, thus far, the schedule has been a great beneficiary to them. And the Sagarin ratings, which is a whole different matter, they're ranked 13th. The schedule rank is 80, and they haven't played anybody any higher than 32 in the current ratings, all right? But they're going to have a chance, and the last 5 games are all, frankly, losable games.
Absolutely.
You can play well and lose to any of the 5 opponents left.
Clemson is tough. I don't care who we are.
I was there when they did that 2 years ago, but that was Matt Ryan.
Absolutely. No, it's but tell me, you didn't actually say that the Notre Dame game was easier than the UMass game.
I repeat for the 100th time that it was easier for BC to beat UMass than it was for them to beat Notre Dame, and that's all the time we have for today's show.